Trash Info Show. The show where we just don't give a fuck what everyone else is doing on the internet because you're all a bunch of pusses that copy other people. Did you see anyone else today making veggie plant-based sandwiches in a frying pan? In dirty old greasy frying pan? Check this out. How you doing? What? Put that back down. You can't see that much. That's too much. Show them again. Show them again. Ah, we showed them. YouTube and Google said you can't see this. I'm showing you twice. Fuckers. So we got to protect the children. You know, it's come to my attention that a lot of children have access to adult accounts on YouTube and Google. Um, YouTube and Google is not taking a hard enough stance on protecting the children of the world. I feel like there's a lot of predators who use YouTube and Google to access children. I can prove this simply by stating that there are several YouTubers who have become very viral famous for offering cash prizes to very underage children during giveaways. They've also mass manipulated the giveaway word when Mr. Yeast Infection Ginger Jimmy would do a t-shirt giveaway, which has now been removed from YouTube. But if you go to Reddit, you can see the video on Reddit. So there are people on YouTube who worked for Ginger Jimmy who no longer work for the Ginger Jimmy because they've had moral encompassing factors come across the table that they just couldn't live with, right? So Mr. Yeast Infection has been recorded and caught on live stream on YouTube saying that he is well aware that 90% of his viewers are underage children who simply fake the 18 and over on YouTube. That was years ago. So Ginger Jimmy has been soliciting children for many, many years. There are people here on YouTube who would like to say that there are grown men with fucking white beards who do not dye their hair red, orange, or fucking any other yellowy, gross color that exists in fake hair dye. You can't make this shit up, folks. You got people out there soliciting children, and YouTube's allowing it. Yeah. It's very good. But, I mean, all right, next up is another Sammy. So this one, we do a little different. This one's for Big Daddy Hash right here. We're gonna take that. Whoa, we got this here. Wish you could see some of the magic I really pull off here on the show, but just wash my hands and my face. I use, well, I'm not gonna tell you what I use because it's really epic. I got a nice cup of peppermint tea for the wife because she's beautiful. We got her vitamins, protein shake, and let's go. My wife picks out nice meals. I just realized I had these beautiful ruby red tomatoes. I would have slapped a tomato inside there. OMG. OMG, bro. And I was thinking to myself, should I put a slice of tomato in there? Bro, I should have put a slice of tomato in there. But I'm telling you, the wife loves it. She loves it. And when the wife loves it, I love it. So let's go. Ghetto sandwiches made by the Hash, man. Let's go. Next up, vitamins. So we live forever. Where are they at? Did the elites take my vitamins? What have the elites done with my vitamins? Got him. Got him. Me and the wife are down to one protein bar each. It's gonna be an epic meal today, I'm telling you. So they just, I got some orange vitamins back in the bottom. Yo, I don't see any orange vitamins. It's like they stopped adding the orange vitamins when I said how good they were. They're probably like, Hash is living forever. That super sexy hot guy on the internet that knows everything about us. There's like fucking 4 orange vitamins in here. I didn't have any yet. But whatever there is, they're all in the very bottom of the container. Oh, floor vitamins are supposed to be 10 times healthier than regular vitamins, so I'll give that one to my wife. I read it. If she sees me drop it, she says, you have to eat it. Look at me. Look how healthy I am. Oh, I got 2 orange ones, and this one looks like it's a gusher. But these don't even have gushers. This one's drooling. So this orange vitamin has either been... Well, let's give that one to the wife. I don't want to take any chances on that one. But she will. She a tough bitch. Hi. Hi, kitten. Yeah, we gotta protect the children, man. As a grown man, I see how politicians in England act, trying to lower the age of consent to 14 or 12. Google politicians in England try and lower the age of consent to 12 years old. I can't believe the King of England would allow such nonsense.
Is that from the King of England's directive? Who is putting forth a 12-year-old has the right to decide when they can bang? I thought the King in England ran England, not the old dirty politicians. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm here all day, buddy. All day. Let's do a quick Google search and see how creepy fucking the politicians of England are. Let's do a quick Google search, shall we? While we drink our kombucha and our immunity booster. Now let's find out what's really going on in England right now. Want to know why I care about England? I don't. But want to know why? Oh, I care about the children of England. I don't care about one fucking monarch figure. It doesn't. The monarchy needs to be. We don't need that. We don't need to be colonized here. We don't need a colonial. Hi. We don't need any of that. We need to have our sovereignty. See, between England and America, we do all their bidding. We are taxed at the highest levels. The money goes back to England. You know what I mean? Like, it's really bad. So if we get rid of the way that we're taxed here, which they don't like this talk, but this is what's about to happen. As you see, the First Nations people are about to really change the game here. British... Oh, wait, what am I looking for? British scuzzy, dirty old men politicians have been trying... British dirty, scuzzy old men politicians have been trying to lower the age of consent to 12. When was the age of consent 12 in the UK? Well, in the 1300th century, the first age of consent was set in England at 12 fucking years old. In 1875, the Offenses Against the Person Act raised the age of consent to fucking 13. In Great Britain and Ireland, in 1885, it raised it to 16. Did the age of consent in Canada... Did the age of consent in Canada used to be 14? In 2008, the previous Conservative government, led by Stephen Harper, raised the legal age of consent from 14 to 16. The first change to the law since 1892. So you can see that Canada, which has the Queen of England's face on all our money, had children in Canada were allowed to have sex at the age of 14 with a 55 or a 75-year-old man. This is a country that's supposed to care about law and protecting people. What is the new age of consent in England? I didn't ask that, though. I said, tell me which politicians in England want to raise... Tell me which politicians in England want to lower the age of consent to 12. Oh my God. Patricia Hewitt, NCCL, the policy of lowering age, February 28, 2014. Former Labor Cabinet Minister Patricia, a woman, Patricia Hewitt defended a proposal to lower the age of consent in the face of school teachers' accusations. What the fuck? So to cover for school teachers, this woman wanted to lower the age of consent to protect school teachers so they could bang. Oh, you don't even understand. I gotta screenshot this. We're gonna do a full story on this. 11 years ago, there was someone doing that. What was the youngest age of consent in the UK? Age 12. What is the lowest age of consent in England? Right now it's 16, but what is the age of consent in England? What was the age of consent in 1967? In 1970, the majority was lowered. What was the age of consent in the 1950s? So the highest age of consent goes to Bahrain at 20, followed by Nepal and South Korea at 20. India, Turkey, Vietnam, and what is the legal age of consent in India? 18. That doesn't make any sense. What is the legal age of a woman can be married in India? Is there such a thing as underage marriages in India? Child marriage in India. In Indian law, is a marriage in which the bride is less than 18 years of age. Stalled progress towards eliminating child marriage. Child marriage has declined in India but across the country, 1 in 5 girls and nearly 1 in 6 boys are still married as the fucking sick fucks, man. Still married as children, and in recent years. So what the fuck? How are they getting away with that? Child marriage has declined in India, but across the country, 1 in 5 girls and nearly 1 in 6 boys are still married as children. That means the fucking law is failing 20 fucking percent of the time. That means cops in India are turning a blind eye 20% of the time. And how the fuck? This is an illegal marriage. It's not like a one-time thing. Some 75-year-old man has a fucking 13-year-old girl in his bed for 6 months. Fuck, man. I never want to go to India. That's just disgusting. Let me find another place where they let this shit slide. Ending child marriage and adolescent empowerment, UNICEF. Child marriage negatively affects the Indian economy and can lead to intergenerational cycle of poverty. Child marriage violates children's rights. Well, fuck yeah. Who the fuck wants to hang out with a 75-year-old greasy fuck? Fuck, man. This stuff grosses me out. But if you don't care, they're not going to get help, right? United States wondered how China had made such progress in the field of microchips. Hawaii and Xiaomi are the answer with massive development. Well, I have a Hawaii fucking tablet and it is a piece of shit. So I'll see you next time. I don't know what these guys are talking about, but China does not make good technology.